Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Vebiola Vanessa, and I would like to review book which the title is Instructional Technology and Media for Learning, 12th edition. Well, in this video I'm going to present chapter 5. Chapter 5, which the title is Engaging Learners with Digital Devices. Well, this chapter focuses on the types of digital resources available for the classroom, as well as on how to go about selecting applications to support student learning. To help understand how computers operate, there is information on the components of the computer, as well as classroom setup options to optimize the technology use. Okay, and then digital devices. Digital devices have become one of the main instructional technologies in education, where they play many roles in the curriculum. For students, they can become tutors to increase creativity, while for teachers as an aid to collect students' performance data and manage class activities. And then using digital devices, IST, or it can be stand for International Society for Technology in Education. IST developed a set of standards for teachers that parallel those for the students. The teacher standards also do not place much emphasis on the operations of the tools, but rather emphasize the ability to create learning opportunities for students with computers and technology. Teachers are expected to model appropriate use of the research and to guide students as part of their learning experiences. And the next one, strategies and approach. Teaching students by using technology is not only provide information to the students, but also opening doors for them to explore knowledge and learning topics that are meaningful for themselves. The challenges for the teachers is be able to choose specific software to each student and be able to use it to complete students' assignments, because basically the teacher acts as an asset in the use of technology for students, so the teacher must exemplify positive things to the students. And there are various of types of digital resources. The first one is word processing and desktop publishing. It means that we can conclude using concept mapping software and mobile apps such as Inspiration and Simple Mind. Students can gather their ideas into concept maps, so they can begin to develop those ideas into connected text from outlines and generated by concept mapping programs. And then the second one is calculators and spreadsheets. Most computers and mobile devices include calculators as one of the basic tools built into the operating system, with newer equipment offering graphing calculators as a more robust options. So learner can use these calculators to solve complex mathematical problems. Also, students can learn to use a spreadsheets program to prepare sets of data collected as part of a project. And then there is text-based communication as the third one. Okay, what is text-based communications means. As we know, students or teachers frequently communicate with via email or text messaging or online chatting. So this can be accomplished from a computer, mobile phone, tablet, or through online platform such as Google Plus or Facebook or WhatsApp. So this type of message format is quick and easy to use to learning process. So in the classroom, you may wish to engage students with email message as a means for connecting with classmates or students from a distant locations. So as the communication through this technology continue to increase, you may want to take some time to teach your students when it is appropriate to use formal or versus formal with text speak and shorthand writing technique. So text-based communication is like via chatting. And then the fourth one is audio and video based communications. Is not only text-based only communication enough, but you can encourage students to incorporate audio files they create to enhance their communication with others. So there are many types of audio resources are available for learners to create exciting representation of their learning. For example, students can add narrations, music and sound effect for a press topic of climate change or practice their dictions and articulation as they learn a foreign language. So the students who enjoy music or have musical talent can create interesting vocal and instrumental music with program, and then their music into slideshows and multimedia presentation. And then the students are very creative. They can use image captures on their mobile devices or digital cameras to enhance their message or as substitute for words. Graphic it's like the types of drawing and creating picture. Like drawing and creating graphic is such as 3D, and mobile apps such as Doodlebuddy can make drawing even more like pleasurable. So as students gain skill with drawing software, they can learn more complex drawing and drafting programs. And then next is presentation. Presentations program can be used to create other forms of media such as portfolios, digital storybooks, interactive games, and so on. By using presentations, the learners can be used by using presentations have become a popular format for teachers and students. With the computer connected to a digital projector, it is possible to share information and ideas using colorful slides and animations. So many students enjoy preparing presentations for their classmates using program and online service such as PowerPoint, Keynote, or Prezi, and so on. And then we're going to games and stimulation. As teacher, we really need to give games or stimulate students so that they enjoy, and it can be provide students with rich and varied problems, challenges, and to integrate knowledge and skills into their learning strategies while they are engaged in a meaningful activity within a virtual world. So games and simulation are instructional tools that support students in learning knowledge and skills, and involve the use of problem-solving strategies and technique. And next is computer managed instruction, or we can stand for it CAI. CAI really helps students learn specific knowledge and skills. This technology can be used to reinforce classmates' instruction. And then we go to the sixth one is computer assisted instruction. Computer managed instruction, And then the last one is computer managed instruction. So computer managed instructions is like a label for a broad category of application designed to assist in the management of the instructional process. CMI aids you in the management of instructions without actually doing the teaching. CMI can provide with learning objectives, learning research, and assessment of learner performance. For example, you can use a mobile device to collect information on how students are completing tasks. You can also use the computer to assist you in preparing instructional materials such as handouts or presentations. We go to the advantage of using devices. Advantage of using digital devices, there are learner participants. The advantage that get by using digital devices is, the first one is learner participants, because the students activities with when they using digital materials help them to maintain attention. And then individualization. It like digital researchers allow students control over the rate and sequence of their learning, so giving them more control over outcomes. That is the advantages for individualization. And next, special needs. As we know, digital technologies are effective with special learners, gifted and at-risk students, so their special needs can be accommodated to ensure that instruction proceeds at an appropriate pace. And then monitoring. Monitoring, it's like ability of the software, or the record keeping ability of the software, mobile apps, and online service make instruction more individualized. You can prepare individual lessons for all your students and monitor their progress. Like we just monitoring how much the progress of our students. And then information management. Information management is like electronic research. Electronic research can cover a growing knowledge base associated with the information explosion. So they can manage all the types of information: text, graphic, audio, and video. And then multisensory experiences. Multisensory experience. Digital devices provide diverse learning experiences. This can employ a variety of instructional strategies that use audio, visual, and tactical approaches at the level of basic instruction, remediation, or enrichment. And then limitations of using digital devices. There are 4. There is copyright, high expectations, complex, and lack structures. And then integrating technology for learning. So digital devices are not its own, but are useful components of any learning experience. The hardware and applications offer multiple opportunities for students to engage in developing basic skills, creativity, and problem solving. So the types of application that might be selected for use in the classroom is there are a number of different types of applications available for use, and the selections depends on learner needs. Students' interactions with software need to be considered for optimal learning experiences. And then digital classroom. The digital classroom divided as two. The first one is single and the second one is multi-devices classroom. Single, it means like one device, like a single computer or mobile in classroom. While the multi-device classroom, it means like students group of 2 or 3 can share one devices. The basics of hardware elements you will find in learning settings. Even though the standards emphasis on use, there is still a need to understand the basics of hardware elements. As devices continue to change, the basics remain the same. So how you might configure the digital classroom to support students' learning? With the shift from the desktop device to mobile resource, the classroom setting for using digital devices change. There are a number of ways a teacher can arrange a classroom setting to accommodate learning and use of the variety of devices available. So I think that's all the presentation that I present today. Thank you for watching this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.